Thank you for watching On Call for All Kids. Today we're talking about ways to reduce holiday stress. We'll get questions answered about ways to reduce your child's stress, how to cope with your very own stress, and ways to still make the holidays special in unprecedented times. I am joined by Dr. Jennifer Katzenstein. She is the co-director for our Center for Behavioral Health here at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. Happy holidays, Dr. Katzenstein. Great to see you.
To see you too, Ashley, and happy holidays to you as well.
Well, it is a happy time of year, but it also is very stressful. Put on top of that we're in a global pandemic. It's an unprecedented time, very stressful too. How kind of minimize that impact on our children and keep them as stress-free as possible?
Absolutely. Now, a couple quick ways you've heard me say before are going to focus on sleep, mealtime and healthy food choices, and then exercise for coping too. So we want to stick to our routines the best we can. That absolutely includes sleep, making sure that we're going to bed at the same time we normally would and not sleeping in too much, trying to wake up at that same time we normally would too, because otherwise we get off of that sleep routine schedule right before we have to go back to school or to work. Same thing with meals. We want to make sure that we're keeping healthy meals and not having too many of those sugary sweet treats and snacks that we like to have during the holidays. And then keeping up with exercise, some good outdoor time, and now more than ever, scheduling some family time together too, that downtime to just relax and hang out. One of the really important things right now, because as we've all learned in 2020, things can change in a moment's notice. So really preparing our kids for that too, whether that be someone potentially getting sick or quarantine. Caution kids in advance that things might change quickly, that these are our plans right now, but if something happens and someone gets sick, we may have to change that, and remind them that with everything that's happened with physical distancing, that they may not be able to do the things they would typically do, like seeing Santa or going to different parties, but that we're all doing the best we can to make sure that they're staying safe and replacing those even with fun video conferencing opportunities instead.
Those are really good reminders, I think, for kids to have that line of communication open and reminding them that, hey, things can change. Let's not be so set on our ways. Let's kind of go with the flow here, because you're right. That's how 2020 has definitely been.
Yeah.
How, as parents, can we minimize our stress too? Because I know I'm feeling it also.
Yeah, and we've been living in it for so long. It's the uncertainty. It's then on top of everything that we've been through in this year, adding the holidays and the stress on top of that. So the same things I would tell parents that I would have you tell your kids: maintain good sleep routines, eat healthy foods, make sure that you're exercising, that you know what your coping skills are, and you're utilizing those every day too, because we have to be at our best to make sure that we're optimally there for our kids as well.
So 2020 has definitely been a different year. It's an unprecedented one we have not been through. What are some opportunities that we could use to make this one still very special, a special year for us?
Yeah, I really think this is a great year to create some new traditions. Traditions within families really promote a sense of stability. They promote engagement across the entire family and personal meaning that you can carry forth from year to year. And this is a great year to maybe start something fresh to look back on, and hopefully someday we'll look fondly back at 2020. But this is a great year for us to think about ways that we could do something really meaningful for others that we wouldn't maybe typically do. And we may not be seeing family members that we would typically see over the holidays as well. So taking this opportunity to potentially create a special arts and craft for them, maybe some handwritten notes to send out, or even some video conferencing opportunities that could be a tradition, are great opportunities to just really start some new traditions, get that family contact going. It's also a great time to remember what the holidays are all about. And so helping out one another, being a little bit more thoughtful, caring of each other or someone else, and maybe helping a neighbor or helping a charity during this time. And also making that a tradition where every year you do something special for someone else that's unexpected.
Well, Dr. K, I always love hearing from you, and thanks for all of this wonderful tips and advice for our families.
Yeah, thank you, Ashley.
And thank you all so much for watching as well. Don't forget, you can also check out our website. It's hopkinsallchildrens.org/newsroom, and you'll find a lot of great resources there, like patient stories and other timely healthcare topics in pediatrics. We'll see you next week.